Greetings, soul. I'd like to speak to you about your recognition of you being the owner. Owner? Yeah, you being the owner of your soul. You being the owner of what's to come and what you're creating with this metacognitive thinking that you're doing. Meta, like the glasses, the meta glasses that everybody buys. That's a part of the modern technology nowadays. And we say modern because it's really not modern, y'all. This stuff has been invented. Just like the iPhone. There's not no iPhone 1, 2, 3, 5, 12. There's only one iPhone. And society knows it. But every year they bring out a different feature and you buy into it and pay a whole lot of money, or what I consider for nothing. Because it's the same phone, just have different features. That's how it is with your cognitiveness. You having all of the information and you being the source that channels through this universe, versing change, but chooses to go back and assume that you're your old person. You're your old way of thinking, and that you're the old creation, creating in the image of what you call God or what you call the Most High, and chooses the same pattern. And if you're religious, you say that God is the same today, yesterday, and forever. Well, if that was so, then God would be all powerful now in you. Because if he's the same, then power doesn't change. The power to be stronger than you were or to believe higher than you were yesterday, that didn't cease when it came to you. All of your ancestors that died, looking towards the sky, looking at the sun. They didn't just, call those sun gods or sun deity. They knew that those were souls fighting to get in, to incarnate and get back to where they used to be and finish what they couldn't complete. Fighting, warring. So in this meta-cognitive thinking that you have, you get everything. So it's not you don't, feel like you're integrated. You are integrated. You cannot feel that you're integrated because everything comes from you. Without your awareness, there's no being of here. So there's no God, there's no light, there's no darkness, there's no demon, there's no hell, there's no poverty, there's no sickness, there's no wellness, there's no love, there's no hate without your awareness. So where your energy goes, in those fields of emotion, that's truly what you're going to continue to create, because the mind is all. The mind is going to create what it thinks is safe for you. And now the mind is agreeing with your soul. It's with your soul. It all comes back to the soul, because you cannot be what you are. Your ancestors, yeah. If God were the same to them, if they could be here, they didn't think like you. They weren't, they could not operate a computer system now. And the ones that were way primal or primitive, they had way more knowledge and understanding of the universe's core than you. The universe's core. I mean, the feeling, the vibration, because it moves. The universe moves through you and vibrates through you. You think you don't have any power, and to communicate with nature. So you've seen people communicate with nature on these platforms, and you think it's something mystical, and you think it's how it could be. That's your mind trapping you, because it's trying to protect you from you. You have those telepathic powers to hear things, from other things, other beings, than yourself. What do you think tongues are, people? For those who are in Christianity that are speaking in tongues, and those who haven't learned to get in the interpretation of it, seek within more of yourself, and you'll hear the answers. You'll hear exactly what's being said in that different language that you're speaking out of your vibrations, out of your body. You'll hear the answers, though it sounds like babble. Isn't that a foreign language? But yet you're speaking and searching for the interpretation later. It says the interpretation of your your cognitive thinking is to come later. If it's spoken now, then it's manifested now. So it's not foreign. You Listen for the interpretation within your soul and the vibration. It's just like music. If you don't have any rhythm at all, if your jam is coming on, it's going to move you. And some of us are so infatuated, we don't care who's around. We're going to express what the soul is giving us and what we're feeling in our vibration. And that's what you are. An expression of what the soul and consciousness are aware of, and has to come now. Has to come now in 2026. You know, the new earth is vibrating through you, soul. Vibrating through me. Vibrating through this mouthpiece. The throat chakra now. You know, you'll speak those things and verse it in the universe. So, don't let it all end with you, because it won't. I told you we never leave, y'all. We just slip into another timeline as another representative of high consciousness, of source consciousness, being the Most High. You can't get rid of the authority that you have today and forever, soul. Forever. Superman wasn't fictional, you know what I'm saying? I know we get excited about Superman growing up, and when he's defeated, receiving his power from the sun, from the metaverse, you know, generating, he can defeat everything when he goes and exemplifies and integrates himself with nature, with his natural ability. That's you. A superpower in the soul. That's me, us, all. A superpower in the soul. When consciousness brings it into your awareness, it's not foreign. So, it's not something that you don't understand. It's not something that you're just speaking and you just have to go on in life and wait for an interpretation. In the meantime, you're it. When the thing about manifestation, so real quick, the thing about manifestation, when it comes and the universe speaks the matter into you and you hear it because you're the only one can hear that plan, and the plan is already fulfilled in you, it's a done deal. So it's a done deal. There's no taking it back. You are it. Those who died could not be it. Those not dying, but those who transcended, they could not be it. You are it. And it's an honor for you being it this morning. I thank you in the soul. I love you in the soul. I thank you for your metacognitive thinking. You allowing all in, and you being the decipher, the decision maker of what's to come. Because it's all up to you, soul. I love you in the soul. This is Shantavian Payne. I'll see you soon.